I'm here to tell you one essential truth about BMWs. The E30 is the absolutely most awesome, best handling, most powerful, and yet most reliable race car ever. Actually, it's not, but I am back. I'm back here with the E30, and thank you guys for coming back to RevMatch. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button, and you're gonna get more E30 videos. So, we've been having problems with this car. We've been having a litany of problems with this car, and right now we're having a problem with the transmission. So this car has been on hiatus for a little while. It hasn't been on my channel because it's been broken. This car has had the worst possible things happen to it. It's unbelievable. It's an E30 party. We've done, I think, 4 races in it, and we've blown 2 motors. We've rolled it. Here it is again. It is ready for some action. So what we've done, we're ready now. We're ready. We found a motor for $600, and guess what? We've actually already put it in the car. We've put our $600 motor in the car, and it is gonna be awesome until we blow it at the next race. This E30 has been an up and down roller coaster of good and bad things. A lot of bad things lately, but let me tell you, I'll tell you the whole story later, but we built this car about 2 years ago. We bought it used, obviously it was an 87, it has 189,000 miles on it. The first thing we did is we replaced the head, we put in a roll cage, we did all kinds of safety stuff, we got the thing ready for the track. We took it out to our first race, we did awesome. We took it out to our second race and the head fell apart and it was a bad situation. I'm gonna post a video on that pretty soon actually. So then we take it out to another race and we roll the car. We put it back together. I think it's actually inhaled some dirt from the rollover, but you know, we didn't really notice that. We take it out to yet another race at Laguna Seca. I've got a video on that as well. And we blow up the motor yet again. So here we are. Gonna give you a little close-up of that motor action there. Oh yeah, look at that bad boy. We found a motor for $600, which is a pretty good deal. I think it has 190,000 miles on it, 200. I don't know, 600 bucks. We dropped it in, we rebuilt the transmission, we put it in the car, but we're having a little bit of a problem. And let me tell you what that problem is. Let me know down in the comments if you've got an E30 or you've got another track car and what are the biggest problems that you've had with it. I'd love to know because our luck has not been so awesome. All right, we're going in. Let me show you what's wrong with this bitch. We're gonna fix her. Good, I hope. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. And here we are under the car, and look at these delicious gummy bears. I just want to eat them, they look so yummy. So these green things are actually the transmission mounts, and I don't really want to eat them, and I want to kind of kill them because this one over here, as you can see, the top has popped out of the thing. All right, so we're looking towards the front of the car. That's the front of the car over there, that's the motor. This transmission is rotated a little bit clockwise from the position that I'm in. So you can see this is kind of up. This is up in the air a little bit and it's popped out because the transmission is rotated. Here's my thinking on this. In fact, I'm gonna go outside the car and I'm gonna talk a little bit more outside. We're not entirely sure what's going on here. I think there might be an issue because the car was T-boned about 15 years ago before we got it in the driver's side, and it might have pushed the motor mount up a little bit. Let's take a look at the motor mount and see what's going on there. So this is the motor mount down here. It's this green thing here. This arm, of course, is attached to the motor itself. Our working theory right now is that this ear, which the motor mount is sitting on top of, that it might be bent upwards from the collision of about 15 years ago, and it's causing the engine to be rotated like this, so that the driver's side is up and pushing that transmission mount up. So because we don't want to go to the trouble of taking out the engine again and trying to straighten out the body, because that's pretty expensive and this is just a race car after all, our thought right now is to make a new one of these, this mount that goes from the motor to the actual motor mount. Our thought is to make a custom one that's a little bit higher up so that the motor shifts down a little bit on that side. I am working on an E30 video to bring everybody up to date to show you what's happened with the car since we bought it and all the problems that we've had with it, because you know what? Around here, it's always an E30 party. Yeah, it's an E30 party, broken all the time, yeah, woo. Oh man, that's bad, that's so bad. Let me know in the comments below if you guys are having trouble with your E30, especially this sort of transmission issue that we're having here. I don't know if this is common, I think it's from the accident, but I really don't know, so I need a little help diagnosing it. Anyways, I hope that you guys have been enjoying these videos, and if you have, hit that little subscribe button and that bell, and remember, keep the accelerator down, and I'll see you in a couple of days.